So there are many things in life that can cause us great frustration, and we can become very frustrated at life and express this in many different ways, or not even express it in many different ways. So let's helpfully express that anger that is within us, and let's do an EFT tapping. So taking full responsibility for your own well-being and repeating after me. Let's go with that flow and let's begin to tap. Even though I'm feeling frustrated, there are people in my life, there are events in life that I have no control over, and I'm feeling frustrated. And I don't know how to express this frustration, or I clearly know how to express this frustration towards others or towards myself. And I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself, even though I'm really wound up. I'm wound up with frustration. I want to take action, but I'm scared of the reaction of what my action will result in. And I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself, even though there are things in life I could prevent. There are things in life that I see over the horizon that cause me much frustration. And all these experiences in life cause me frustration. And I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. I'm so wound up right now. I'm so angry. All this anger within my body. I really want to do something. I'm so frustrated. There are people in my life. There are events within my life that has caused me some upset. That has caused me to be upset. And I want to voice this. Or I'm scared to voice this. Because I'm scared of my own anger. Of those results. Of expressing myself in an unhealthy way. In a perceived unhealthy way. There are some actions towards me that do deserve some form of retaliation. In the form of self-defense. To defend myself. Or those around me. But I have to ask myself in this moment. In this moment of anger. Is jumping the fence and going on the offense going to real results? Seeking out the fight. Expressing my frustration onto others. And I have a right to be frustrated. These events that have happened to me, these events that I've witnessed, aren't right. And I don't feel right within myself. And is it best to act in this time? When I'm all wound up? When I'm thinking with one-tracked mind? This single-minded anger? This consequence? This action and its consequence? Of me displaying this frustration? The full ramifications of my frustration? Or do I need to just take a moment to pause within myself, to start to get a clearer head, to start to get a less tense body? And by clearing this tension within my body, I might start to clear the frustration within my mind. I have a right to have anger. It's part of my human experience of how I express myself when something's not right, of how to keep myself safe when something wanders into my house, within the home of my body. I have a right to defend myself. But defending myself doesn't mean seeking out danger. By putting myself and others in danger, it means when something happens to me, I have a right to protect my body and my mind. And these might be physical dangers or emotional dangers. Of that right to say no. This is the line, and please do not cross that. But do I want to cross that line and start causing that harm that I witness, that same harm that I experienced, upon another person, so they can learn the lesson that I've learnt? And will that person learn that lesson? I may never know. Do I wish to know? Or do I want to take a breath in this moment? Is retaliation the best action in this moment? Brute force and anger in this moment. Is this my best defense in this moment? All actions have consequences. And am I acting in self-defense? Or really acting out some anger? By seeking it out and expressing my frustrations upon the world? And when I see these frustrations in life, all these wrong acts, maybe it was some people stepping across that line and causing myself and others harm. Is that the action that I want to take? I have a right to feel anger. I have a right to express my anger. I have a right to let go of my anger. I have a right to respect my boundaries and have my boundaries respected. But do I have the right to hurt others in the ways that I was hurt? I have a right to let go of my anger. I can still take action, but not with offensive means. Maybe I can take action with smarter means, where I remain safe, where the best course of action means the other person can learn as well how not to treat me in this way, not to do things in life in this way that cause myself frustration and others frustration. Maybe healing myself in this community might not harm others in the big community, this big community of life. I'm taking responsibility for my anger. It's not nice that I have this anger. It's not right that I should have this anger. But I will release this anger. So it doesn't consume me. And I don't become what makes me angry the most. I'm releasing this anger in this moment. I'm taking smarter action by being smarter within myself. And it's not dumb to be angry, but it does bring in a world of hurt, both for myself and for others. I can take responsible action. We're going to learn how to empower myself by better defending myself, not with violence, with intelligence, emotional intelligence, and with respect for myself. And in a way, respect for the other person. So they learn how to better respect myself. Any cycle of behavior will keep repeating. If I don't break that cycle within myself, and I don't let the other person off the hook, but through the consequences of that action, they learn how to better deal with themselves and myself by correcting some of their own behaviors. This frustration in life, all this frustration in life, I'm freeing myself from this frustration by freeing myself from this need to be frustrated and fighting fire with fire. I'm fighting fire with wisdom from learning from my experiences that doesn't end up getting me burnt or anyone else. I'm growing in my experiences. I'm letting go of this frustration. I'm allowed to have anger. I'm allowed to experience anger. I'm allowed to release this anger. I'm allowed to express it in a healthy way where I don't get hurt. No one else gets hurt. And that's a better outcome, both in mind, body, and spirit. Taking a deep breath in and out. So yes, frustration in life. We will always experience frustration in life. If everything went my way, then one, it would be a very boring life, and two, um, it would be an unrealistic life because everyone else has their ways, and sometimes those ways clash or meet resistance. So with cooperation and communication, we can find a better way. So I'm Dion from Eflotion Support Services, and I offer EFT tapping one-on-one online. So check that out at eflotionsupportservices.com, and I'll catch you in the next video. And that's the cat.